Turkey is a transcontinental country in Eurasia. It's bordered by 8 countries, including Greece and Bulgaria to the west, Georgia to the northeast, Armenia, the Azerbaijani exclave of Nakhchivan, and Iran to the east, Iraq and Syria to the south. The country is surrounded by seas on 3 sides, the Aegean to the west, the Black Sea to the north, the Mediterranean to the south. Turkey has a diverse cultural heritage and has been home to many ancient civilizations. The Ottoman Empire, also known as the Turkish Empire, was founded at the end of the 13th century in northwestern Anatolia. By the mid-14th century, it encompassed much of Southeast Europe, West Asia, and North Africa. The empire reached the peak of its power in the 16th century. The Turkish War of Independence, which lasted from 1919 to 1922, initiated by Mustafa Kemal Atatürk against the occupying Allies, resulted in the abolition of the monarchy in 1922 and the creation of the Republic of Turkey in 1923. Atatürk became the country's first president and passed numerous reforms, many of which incorporated various aspects of Western thought, philosophy, and customs into the new form of Turkish government. Turkey's capital is Ankara. Approximately 70 to 80% of the country's population identify themselves as ethnic Turks. Kurds are the largest ethnic minority group, making up about 20% of the population. Turkey is a parliamentary republic. The Bosphorus is a narrow strait and significant waterway that forms part of the continental boundary between Europe and Asia and separates European Turkey from Asian Turkey. The shores of the strait are heavily settled, straddled by the city of Istanbul's metropolitan population of 17 million inhabitants, extending inland from both coasts. The European Union is Turkey's #1 import and export partner. Turkey has a sizable automotive industry, which produced over 1.3 million motor vehicles in 2015. Turkish shipyards are highly regarded for the production of oil tankers. Other key sectors of the Turkish economy include banking, construction, textiles, oil refining, iron and steel, and machinery production. The agricultural sector accounts for approximately 9% of Turkey's GDP. So, what does it take to operate effectively with the Turks? Well, first off, the Turks are very relationship-focused, so investing time in getting to know your Turkish counterpart is absolutely essential. Turks prefer to meet face-to-face, so build in time for visits to the country, and don't just rely on virtual meetings to form business relationships. Most Turks are Muslims, and Islam influences their business culture, 3 of its characteristics being hospitality, politeness, and honor. So, working with Turks means a great deal of entertaining and being entertained, and forming strong friendships that will last. Saving face is also important, so be mindful of this. Turks tend to be highly conscious of status and seniority, so bear this in mind when sending a negotiating team. Coming from a bargaining culture many centuries old, Turks make formidable negotiating opponents. As we've seen, building relationships is key to successful collaboration with Turks. Learn about Islam and respect its cultural values. Remember to dress smartly and formally. And if you want to make a really good impression, try to greet your Turkish counterparts with an appropriate Islamic greeting. Remember to shake hands with everybody present at a meeting or social gathering and make plenty of time for small talk. Expect your counterpart to ask you a lot of personal questions, but keep your own questions general until the relationship has been established. Take these tips on board and you'll be setting yourself up for success.